Okay, last session. You guys are in LaBelle. Hallelujah. You have met some very interesting characters. The most interesting of which has told you your fortunes. True or untrue they may be. You then needed to go to the forge to get some weapons upgraded and see what the market had. You met Julia, a plus-size drow, and their familiar named Echo, who seemed to be some sort of mind spirit and was very entertaining. And you guys bought lots of things. Most notably, Olivax has traded in his weapon to be enchanted, and he will not have that weapon for 3 days. And then you guys went to the local magic store called Apothecary, and you met a turtle and learned about some poisons and some other magical items. I don't remember if anything was purchased. But then being energized with shopping, you guys have decided to leave and visit more stores potentially. I don't know what you guys came up with at the very end as far as where to go next. I don't know if it was the bookstore, the mask store. I don't know. You tell me.
Either one's fine with me.
Okay.
Is anybody else interested in going to the mask store other than me?
I mean, I'd be interested in seeing what's going on for sure.
We just have a time limit. We have people that we're competing with coming to the city. So
they're not going to be here for like a month.
Okay, but every minute counts. We have a party coming up.
Okay. All right. I mean, if you want to split up to go to the mask store because it's that important, then go.
I just literally need to stop in for 2 seconds and ask them how much a disguise kit and one of those disguising hats are.
Well, is everybody interested in going to the bookstore?
I know Waldo is. I don't know who else.
I want to go.
Okay, cool. All right, so we'll do the bookstore. Kyler, I will text you.
Okay.
The disguise kit cost. I'll just tell you, it's 25 gold pieces.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll come back to you.
Okay.
So you're going off on your own?
Just text me. Just yeah. I mean, yeah. I'm just gonna run in there, stop by, and then go to the bookstore.
Okay. Cool beans. All right, so the mask store is actually right around the corner from right where you are, so that works out perfect. The book place is on the other side of town, kind of like on the other side of the city square. So you guys have to travel through the town square. And as you get closer to the center, you see I posted pictures in the Discord. If you didn't get a chance to look at them, I would look at them. I would recommend looking at them now. But this buildings are really massive, very extravagant and luxurious looking, very high fantasy, very tall buildings. You also see as you're walking towards the city square, there's just thousands of people in any direction that you're looking. It's just filled with people everywhere. That you see traveling merchants, you see jugglers, you see like people selling tickets for like the theater later on tonight, and yeah, you also see like if you're walking north, which is where you guys would be heading, and you see like a gate and you see a big huge castle in the only walled part of the city. And as you cross, you see this person who looks like they're like twitching, and they're like asking for coin from you guys. and they're like super dirty, and they have raggedy hair. They're a drow elf, and they're asking if you have any spare coins. Please.
Is this to the whole group?
Yeah. Yep. I mean, unless you guys aren't walking together.
No, I'm there. I will, hold on. Oh, frick. Hold the phone. My computer just crashed.
I'll drop in 3 silver.
I will give him a gold. And I will.
Right. Could I do an insight check to see if he is just faking it or if he really needs money?
Sure. Make an insight check.
As I drop the gold in, I will look him in the eye, put my claw on his shoulder, and I'll say, may this gift be a symbol of Bahamut to bring you hope and solidarity during these trying times. You are not alone. I hope this brings comfort to your heart.
Please, will you come back by later to give us more of your wisdom?
Who's we?
I want to make an insight check. That sounds like a bullcrap response to me.
Okay.
I rolled a natural one.
This person seems honest to you, Enzo.
How about right now?
I didn't roll much better. I rolled a 5, so probably like, I think I'm like a +2 or +3, so just like a 7 or 8.
Yeah, they all seem sincere.
You seem like an intelligent man. You understand that while gold is valuable, wisdom is of greater value. I wonder if you have valuable information for us as people who are seeking new fortunes and certain information about the city. You must know a great deal. Do you suggest otherwise?
Certainly. Follow me. And they will turn.
What's your name?
One moment, please. I was on the wrong page. Their name is. Takes forever to load.
Please be normal. One that I can spell.
Dario.
Dario. My name is Olivax.
Pleasure.
And I am Wink.
Olivax.
Do you mind if our group comes along?
Certainly. The more the better. And they will turn away from the crowd and kind of go like off the main road where there's less people.
We're not in the red light district, are we?
No,
Okay.
that would be no. You guys were walking along the main road, and they're kind of taking you off the path a little bit, so you're not in the masses.
I personally would be 80% invested in my coin purse right now, just ensuring that this isn't leading us into a bait and switch situation.
Indeed.
My dragon hairs are tingling.
And they take you down like a side street, And as you guys are walking, Olivax Belasius is going to approach you and say, Master, when you have a moment, I would maybe after this, I would like to have a discussion with you if it would please you.
Very well.
How loud? How loud was that?
It's easy enough for you guys to hear. Doesn't seem like he's trying to hide anything.
Is there anything you need to share with us now? Or is this between
No,
you
no,
and...
No, this is between me and Knight Olivax.
Is it about me trying to have you go with the Lady of Masks?
I would rather speak to you in a more in a calmer setting and not with people about, if that would be okay with you. Maybe like later on tonight or something.
Fine.
Thank you. And you guys, as you're walking down the side streets, you see like a tiefling on his porch, basically sitting, enjoying the afternoon air. And you see like this halfling trying to sell him something, like she's a traveling merchant on one side of the street and you guys are on the other side of the street. And in front of you, as you're walking, you see like a little stand in the middle of the street with a half orc selling to a young, what looks like a Kenku person, and next to him is like an older human male purchasing what looks to be like food or something from this stall. And the guy that you're following, if you want to pull up Roll 20. You can see the scene before you.
I don't have my warhammer.
You do not. You have a pike, I believe.
I do.
If someone can share their screen for the recording, what you guys are seeing, please. Thank you very much. Kyler, are you here? I don't see Kyler here anymore. We lost Kyler. It happens.
Is it through Zoom that he usually shares?
Yeah, if you just share your screen on Zoom.
Yeah, because I have it pulled up on my computer, but I have Zoom on my
You have
phone.
it on your phone. Got it.
Yeah.
I did the same thing, so I'm not able to share.
Let's see what I can do. I might just be able to log in on my computer as well.
I just have one little screen on my little laptop.
Well, I would share, but it will literally make my computer blow up. So,
All right. Well,
if not, then the recording just will not have the
hold on.
battle scene.
How do I?
And that's just sometimes how the cookie crumbles.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Bruce Nolan.
Cool beans. I appreciate it. Okay, so yes, this is what you guys see. This is where the halfling and tiefling are, where she's trying to sell him something. This is where the half orc is. Let me pull up I don't know if that makes it bigger for you guys. That's the half orc selling to the Kenku and old man. And you walk by this tiefling girl that's just in front of a building. And this is the gentleman that asked for money and wisdom, and that you've been following. And he turns the corner. and heads down like this section. And he says, "Oh, my friends are just over here," and he will go this way and lead you guys down in here. I'm going to move your characters if that is okay.
Does it look shady in this area?
Yes, it definitely does look shady in this area. As you basically turn the corner, you guys are like, get that feeling. Okay.
Yeah, this is a quick question. Once they were leading us down this thing, if Kyler's here, since I'm currently walking the baby, someone wants to make like a history check or whatever check you deem necessary for trying to see if my history as doing this stuff to people would trigger any warning bells in my brain.
Okay. Kyler is not here.
Curses.
I can.
My history is
can-
probably like my history is probably like +2 or +3 to whatever you roll.
I rolled a 15. So
The
whatever pluses you get.
17, yeah, 17 would probably be the lowest, 17 to 18.
Yes. Basically, as you get to this point, you have that feeling like, how did I not see this sooner? I have been on the other end of this.
Doesn't take
Well, if-
any checks to understand that this is not good.
Yeah. Well,
Correct.
yeah, for more role playing, as soon as I get this feeling, I would just stop us and just look to Olivax and say, Olivax, I think they're pulling to me. And then I'm gonna just pull out my weapon and begin making my way backwards and telling everyone to just follow me, that this is definitely not right.
Okay, if everyone can roll initiative.
As soon as he pulls his weapon, I would.
Right.
You have 1 round to prepare. No attacking, obviously, but you're allowed to pull out weapons, whatever you want to do, as far as buffs go.
Is the
Is there
little,
any?
is there pictures on the screen that I'm sharing? Like our little cameras? Do I need to get rid of that? Is it blocking part of the screen?
I
No.
see Waldo's character sheet right now.
Is there like a little bar at the bottom with our faces, like a camera?
No, we.
No, if,
no,
if you're sharing
yeah,
only,
we
you
share
see
the-
that.
You know, when you share the screen, it just shares the image you're looking at, not the
Yeah, I don't
app
see that.
itself.
We don't see that bar.
Oh,
Let me show you what the characters all look like.
Chad, do you have D&D Beyond on your phone?
yep, I have it up.
Yeah, or I
They're
can
all the
start sharing.
characters.
I've
This-
got it on my computer.
I don't know if you guys are seeing all of these things.
I'm seeing some of them. I just saw a tiefling and a looks like a bum and robes.
2 tieflings. You see this human chick. You see this
Mulan.
other dude, and then obviously the dude that's been walking with you.
Yeah, he's hot.
Oh no, he's hot. Now I'm gonna fall in love with him.
I'll roll for Kyler since he's not here.
Someone will have to roll for me too. I'm probably think I'm a +4 on initiative with my dexterity. I'm currently walking the baby.
I'm going last. I rolled a 1, so natural
Okay.
1.
I don't know what Kyle. Oh, I have this thing pulled up. 1 second.
Are we just shouting out what we rolled, or are we waiting?
No, if you want to shout it out, that's fine with me.
16.
11.
Enzo got a 7.
Trent, do you want to roll for me and add 4 to it?
Wink, you got a what? 11.
Sure.
11. Yep.
Um,
Oh, wait, no, it was a 9.
Team
was a
got
different roll.
18, so he's the highest.
I rolled a 3, Ryan. So you're
Yes,
7.
7. Lucky 7. Exactly what I wanted.
Okay, so we have Tink, Olivax, and then Wink. And then Thadon. And then Enzo. I didn't hear what Waldo got.
2.
2.
Yeah, I have a +1.
Okay, so Tink, Olivax, Wink, Thadon, Enzo, Waldo. That is
Oh,
the order.
I did have a question. The answer is probably no, but I am a rogue, so I must ask. Is there a place to hide for me to try to hide?
There are definitely places to hide. You
Then
could- as far as like out of sight, probably not, but as far as like out of vision from some of these people, yes.
I'm all in.
Is there
Someone-
anybody else on the street?
I just do you want me to re-describe everyone on the street?
No,
yeah,
no,
there
no.
was.
Go ahead, Ryan. Sorry. Thought you were
Oh
done.
yeah, someone just roll a d20 and add 8 to it for my stealth, and then carry on. I will at least be hidden from some of them.
All right, all gotcha.
Recording. in
Roll the
progress.
17, so you got a 25.
Whoo, baby.
What direction are you wanting to hide in?
Um,
Let me describe the scene. This right here is like a raised this is like a patio, and then right here these are stairs, and it comes up to the top, and this is like a story up basically. It's kind of misleading on this little thing. This you can hide under. There's barrels under this yellow canopy. This is like what looks like a chimney, but it goes like straight down, like as if it's like a chimney for this whatever lives underground. There's all these barrels over here. There's stairs that go up here. Does anyone have any questions about the surrounding area? If they're not in this section, they don't seem to be hostile. Like, again, these people over here seem to just be minding their own business. Same up here, same over here. Cam, any questions?
I have an answer to one of your questions of where I'm hiding from.
Yes.
I'm gonna hide from the people behind, probably the people behind us or above us, depending on if I can do both, great. If not, I will choose the people behind us, because the people in front already know where I
seem
am.
like they're just bystanders. These people do not seem to be hostile.
Then
Well, they must all die.
no, I don't believe it. Then I will hide from if anything tries to hop out from above, then.
Okay, so you want to go up the stairs? Do you want to go down?
No, you're asking me these hard questions. I'll just, if I have to go up or downstairs to hide, then I won't hide at all. If that's
Okay. Sounds good.
Bo, how does it work with having Blasius there?
Blasius will go right after you.
And do I just roll for him and then?
I can roll for him, or you can roll for him. He carries a
don't need-
glaive.
Do you have the stats on that already?
I can look it up.
I guess I could just add a blade.
It does 1d10 slashing. And his modifier would be like +2, +3, probably +2.
Okay, I'll just roll another d20 when we get there.
As I've mentioned, these buildings are like 3 stories tall. So the second story is like halfway up the building. Does anyone have any questions about the layouts or what is around you?
I just have a question. Is
Uh,
this everybody? Like the other streets has nobody on them, so this is everybody that's in the area.
Correct.
Okay.
As
Okay.
far as like on the other side of this building, you can't see over here. So
Well, no, but we walked by it. I was just wondering if we walked by through like an empty town or area of this of the.
like I mentioned, you walked off of the main road and you're on the side road, so there's much less people. Yeah, so this is everyone that you see outside at the moment.
Okay, thank you.
And this,
This part right here, this patio, that's like on the
Yes.
second floor. It looks like these are the stairs that go up to the patio.
Yes, it's raised, but it's not on the second story. I'm changing the map slightly, so right here, these are going to be stairs. And it's going to go to the top where this guy is. So this guy is technically on the second story. And so is this person over here.
So this part right here,
Yes, that's
it's,
like,
you can't, how do you get to this part? Because if the stairs are going up right here and that lead to this part, how do you get up to here?
so where this person's standing would be a square landing where the stairs would end. You might just have to use your imagination on that. The map is not 100% accurate.
So the stairs go from this square to this square?
The stairs go from where this guy is standing to right here. And they're
Yeah.
steep. Like this.
Uh-huh. So there's just like an overhang, like ledge right here.
Correct. Yeah, it doesn't look like it on the map, but it is off the ground.
Okay.
Like 8 feet, 9 feet.
And the height of the buildings, are they greater than 20 feet tall?
20 feet to 30, probably like the top of the building would be 30 feet, like right in the middle. And then it would come down to about 20 feet on the sides. They're perched,
Rock on.
so they're not flat.
All right.
So
Alright.
just a quick recap. So we followed this guy into the alley. He says he wants us to share wisdom with his friends. And then we get back here. Has he done anything that's
No.
actively
You guys
hostile?
have drawn weapons. So a hostile, they're taking that as a hostile movement. So they were basically going to be in turn status moving forward.
But he hasn't said anything that is implying
Correct.
that they're going to try. and
Exactly.
hurt us.
No attacks have been made, but it's basically initiative is making it so it's turn-based now instead of free flowing.
Okay. How do we do this? Kyler's.
I know, right? He was saying like, let's do D&D every day, and he can't make it to one.
I don't know. What's up with that?
Come on, Kyler.
Come on.
I'm
Slack.
pretty
Come
sure he says that because he hopes the combined time of all 3 days will equal 1 day for him.
Yeah.
Touche.
You could say, I was there all week.
Because if Tink was deciding, he would probably shoot someone with an arrow right now.
He is on his way back from some dinosaur park. Yeah, they're driving back, so
Oh, okay.
my mom's with them, so that's why I know.
Okay, so
Come on, Debbie.
the first guy will
Oh,
go.
really?
I'm clicking on the wrong screen.
Did you say they drew their weapons?
You
No,
guys drew your weapons. You don't see any weapons from these guys thus far.
Yes, I drew mine as soon as I saw Fedon
Yeah.
drone his.
I guess we should start with that. So you guys had 6 seconds to prep. So Thadon drew his sword, Enzo drew his sword. Did anyone else want to draw any weapons or do anything?
I would like to use my phase step, misty step, and teleport to the top of one of the roofs. I'll
Okay.
go. Which one gives me the best visibility? Would it be the one to up or down from where we're at?
So you could go up here. You could go like maybe above, like on this roof, or this would probably be too far because it's 30 feet total.
Yeah.
So you probably could go on this roof, like 3rd story, or over here on this like second raised platform.
Hold on. My computer's being weird. I do want to jump onto here. If I've got visibility to get there, then I feel like I can have visibility for support. So I'm gonna bounce up there.
You're like a story above this human chick standing on the railing. Okay.
And as I right before I disappear, I'll just give this man an eyebrow and say, "For one who seeks wisdom, you sure make foolish choices." And then I'll blink out of existence.
Sounds good. The old drow will go first, and he will say,
Can I do something?
"Yes, Waldo."
I'll use my bracers and I will go from normal skin to super wrinkly bark like skin and do bark skin, cast bark
Okay.
skin.
Awesome. Basically, Waldo skin turns into trunk like.
Can I just talk? Could that be
Sure.
my 6 seconds?
Brothers, I stress caution in these times. I understand that this does not look to our advantage. However, Dario has done nothing aggressive towards us. So let's not be too hasty.
Did anyone else want to say anything?
What he said.
I will just say that no blood has to be spilt unless I'm a gesture to our guides, unless they decide to make a wrong move.
All right.
Well, this looks pretty shady, so hopefully it doesn't go the wrong way.
All right. I believe everyone has said something. The old tiefling will then raise his shriveled hand and say, "I'm sorry we have to do this, but we have been forced." And he will cast Fog Cloud right here. Oh my gosh, why does it do this? Here. Fog Cloud is what? 20 feet radius, so 40 feet. And draw a circle. That is a bad circle, but we must deal with their consequences.
Did we see which guy did it?
We heard
you said
him.
The tiefling.
There's the one. The bottom one. Ignore,
The bottom one? Or top one?
ignore the bottom one. Only the top one is what he can. It was the guy right in front of you, the old drow. And then
This guy?
this dude.
Oh, this guy.
The white
Oh.
haired.
Well, I thought you said tiefling.
These are
You said
tieflings in the back. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
I meant drow. I meant drow.
So that's Dario.
Dara, yes, this is Dario, the old man.
Okay.
And
So
then
Dario said, "We've been forced to do.
we've been
this."
forced to do this. And again, you see him like shriveled. So if you are in the fog cloud, you are blinded. Enzo, I would say you are out of the fog, as well as Waldo. I would say you are out of the fog as well. And after he does this, he's going to then cast Firebolt.
The same guy?
Yeah, the same guy.
All right.
Does 14 hit Waldo?
Not with bark
No,
skin.
you're 17, right? Plus whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. So his Firebolt misses and it
Oh, sorry.
goes
I
into
can't
the
change
fog
this.
and disappears. And that is the end of his turn. So that will take us to whoever goes next. I don't see the thing on the screen chat, the order.
It should be T.
Oh,
Was it T, Olivax, Wink, Thadon, Enzo, Waldo, right?
is Tink not here? Put Tink at the bottom
Okay.
since he's not here,
Hold on, chat. Let me write that down.
because I'm
We'll just, you
not
can
running his
just,
character, obviously.
we'll just skip him then.
Cool. In that case, it will go to
Should we play his character if he's on the map?
I can remove him.
I can play him. I'm just gonna have him do non-aggressive things at first.
Shoot an arrow or something.
Okay, so then that will take us to Olivax then. Since Tink is going last.
All right. I will move forward towards my enemy.
I have just sent an email to partners that said, it's been about a month.
Yeah.
Um,
Wait a second, as you cross this this trash looking guy, he is going to take a swing at you with a short sword.
What trash?
Does
That
20 hit?
garbage human.
The gray guy.
Does 20 hit Olivax? I believe so.
My AC is 20.
So yes, okay. Of course, you take 4 slashing damage
Ah!
as he slices your leg as you walk by.
I love that Olivax yell.
Classic.
It is classic.
But you first.
job, that's where it started. But to get a job, we moved to, where all the insurance companies.
I will cast Shield of Faith.
Phoenix,
Okay, that is your bonus action. Can you add a token for concentration?
So anyway, I was.
It always stab him in the nuts.
Made me sad to be able to, say, you gotta let it go.
So sorry, I have not done battle in so long. I'm like,
It's been a while.
I will look at Dario right in his lying eyes. I'll say, I offered a hand, yet you chose the path of darkness.
I'm gonna yell. I'll even use our reaction for this. I'll yell out, "Don't kill him! Kill him!"
Bahamut's light shall pierce through your web of lies.
and I will try and stab him with my pike.
Sounds good.
A 14.
That just hits.
Ah. 10.
10. Okay, let me write that down. Awesome. Did you want to do anything else?
Maybe.
You have movements, maybe? Actually, you do not. That is all you can do.
I don't. But I could use my divine smite. But I'm not going to. That's it. Actually, no, I will. You lied to me. You will be smitten. Smoted. Smote.
Smut.
Smut him.
There'll
Smut
be
him
a
all
smutting.
across the ground.
You smutton.
Okay, that's going to be a 2d8.
If he's a tiefling, he's technically a fiend, so you might get 3d8.
No, he's not.
This is a drow. And I
Oh,
roll
okay,
maximum
it's a drow.
damage. 16 radiant.
16 radiant on top of
Hey,
that.
Bahamut's like cleanse you.
The 26 damage.
Yes.
Some serious damage.
This guy
Explodes.
explodes with radiant energy as his skin melts away from the energy and he
Oh, hold
falls
on.
to the ground.
So,
dead.
so I'm going to take that to mean you did not heed my warning about not killing him.
You used your reaction to speak.
That is
Fully
correct.
dead.
Okay.
Moving on. Let me remove that guy from the order. You lasted
One
one.
does not rob from Bahamut
My gosh.
and live.
I don't know how knocking him unconscious and not killing him is letting him run, but I'll take your logic for it.
The fog cloud dissipates as he is destroyed. So you all get to see the final endings of him bursting into a radiant energy.
Except for the ones in the cloud.
The cloud is gone.
With
You're welcome.
Next. Sorry, go ahead.
so, oh yeah, with that impressive display, I'm gonna build off from Olivax's momentum by casting Enlarge on Olivax and double his size in all dimensions, as well as his
Hold
weapons
that
with
thought real
him.
quick. There is another person that goes before you.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
The girl is going to move down. And she is going to shoot a crossbow at Enzo. $20 on the first one. She's going to shoot twice. She's going to reload her crossbow. And you guys know like that they are moving very quickly. Like they should not be moving this quickly. It's like almost inhuman how fast they're moving. 16 to 16 hit, I believe so.
Yep.
Okay. Where is my? There it is. That's 13 piercing for both bolts.
13 total.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
13 total. And she will stay where she is. That brings us to Wink. So
Right.
cast Large on Olivax.
Yes, I will toss a pinch of powder in the air and say, "Make thee bigger." And Olivax is
Bahamut
going
has blessed
to,
me.
with the blessing of Bahamut from above, he is going to double in size and become. Are you a medium creature right now?
Yeah.
You will now become a large creature with advantage on strength checks and saving throws, as well as a plus D4 on your damage.
Gosh.
Okay. And he takes
So
up
you
this
just
whole alleyway basically at this point. Olivax, you can also reach this person up here with your pike.
Grandmaster has granted me a boon.
you are now terrifying.
Oh,
You're welcome. And then, so am I able to do cantrips as well with my spells in one turn, or is
If
it?
if your spell is a bonus action, which your Enlarge reduces an action, so you'd have a bonus action available.
I don't know about that. Yeah, nope. All of mine cost an action.
You do
Okay,
have
that's my
movement.
turn.
You want to move?
I will remain semi-hidden behind this little. Oh gosh, I've got the wrong selection.
Okay.
Behind this little outcropping.
Awesome. You lean up against the little steeple thing. Next will be this guy.
Spencer, can
And,
you remind me what the benefits are? Sorry, I didn't
You get a
write it down.
D4 to damage and advantage on strength checks and saving throws, I believe.
Yes,
Those are
yes.
the benefits. And you're a large creature now, so you have reach of 15 feet.
Oh
And-
wow!
Or sorry, no, it's just 10. It's still 10, but 10 from,
But because I have my pike, it's 15, right? Since it's like a spear.
The pike doubles in size, but I don't know if your reach increases.
I don't believe so.
My normal reach with the pike is 10.
It would say 10. It's just instead of 1 square, it's now 2 by 2 square that you can reach around. So your area triples.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
That makes sense. So it buffs your reach inadvertently.
This person is going to move
That's
over, and he is going to attack Enzo. And he's going to pull out a second short sword. So he has 2. They're like 12-inch long blades. And he's going to whistle as well. And both will miss. And he is going to attempt to climb on this railing. So Enzo, you get an attack of opportunity.
Let's do it.
He does succeed in climbing. So he is now up on top.
Well, if I don't hit him, right?
Can I try to
He's
hit him?
leaving your space, so you get to attack. So does Waldo. Yes, Waldo, you get to attack him as well.
I'll just punch him.
Whoops,
Ooh, I rolled a natural
wrong one.
19.
What'd you roll?
A natural 19
That will hit.
plus whatever my
Dang
strength
it.
is. One.
I just gotta do it this way.
So what would it be? Like 2 damage.
You roll a 14, Enzo.
I rolled a natural 20.
That will definitely hit for 28. How much does your punch do, Waldo?
2 damage.
Nice. Punch him in the back. Kind of
Hey!
jump forward. He seems very skinny as you hit him.
He's my
well,
friend.
Waldo, as you hit him, your mind goes to your cousin Dildo, the one that used drugs a lot. These guys look pretty similar to him,
Oh
like their features.
Okay.
What'd you roll for damage, Enzo?
10 and 15, so 25 total.
25 total. And he looks bloodied, but he is still standing. With both attacks. That takes us to Thadon.
You got 2 attacks?
No,
You
I
got a
did
natural 20.
natural 20, so I rolled twice.
Oh, 6.
You don't get your modifier twice.
Oh, well then -5. 20.
Cool beans. Thadon, we're up. You are muted.
Ryan. He said he was walking Adrian.
We will have you hold your turn until the end as well. We will skip him and come back. The next person to go is the red tiefling.
Wouldn't that be someone else on our team to go?
You could take the dodge action.
If you want, that's totally fine. I can just swap.
If you're gonna skip his
I
turn
basically am just
entirely,
moving him to the end of the order for once, so he'll basically go twice. I don't know if there's necessarily an advantage, but if you want to go, Cam,
Is
Sure.
it my turn next?
it would be your turn. If we're skipping the bad guy, then yeah.
We're not skipping. I'm just thought we should get it. I mean, however you want to do it. It's up to you.
It's inconsequential to me.
Okay, well then I'll go and I'll attack the guy that I just attacked. Can I reach him or do I have to do an Eldritch Blast?
You would not be able to reach him.
Okay, I'll Eldritch Blast him then. So I'll look up at him. And he tried to attack me and ran by, and I was thinking about attacking the girl, but he walked by. So just in a reaction, I shot an Eldritch Blast at him. And I get a 20, 13 plus 7.
That hits.
Did not roll well on that one. 7 damage.
He seems very injured.
And then well, we can't flank anybody yet, so I'll just stay where I am.
Okay. Then we'll have the red
Oh, wait.
tiefling go.
Could I go up the stairs?
Sure thing.
All the steep ones, I'll just go up to where he can't reach me right away, but
No. The stairs don't go that way, my friend.
oh, sorry. I don't know where they go. That looks like they
Okay,
do.
let me explain. So this patio is like 3 feet off the ground. And then there are stairs that originate here and they go up about 5 feet to the landing, which is here. So this is like 9 feet off the ground. And then this is a ledge that's about 9 feet off the ground all the way down.
We'll go right there.
Okay. I was thinking the bottom was right here and the top
Nope.
was right there. It's
So
the
you
other
won't be
way.
able to go over there.
Yeah.
You can try climbing it like the trash person did.
Go this way, go around. Easily doable.
Yeah, but it's with the 30 feet to go here, right?
Yep, that works.
Okay.
Did not
I
know
just
that.
don't want to be in shooting. I want to be around this corner so these guys can't shoot at me
Sounds good.
if they're shooting something. And that's it.
Awesome. Now the red tiefling will go and he will shoot a crossbow at
He can't see anyone else but me.
he is on a ledge. You see how there's little stairs right there?
He's up high.
So he can see past you. You're not
Okay.
like yeah, but taking up the whole thing. He's going to cast Thunder Wave on you. So that is a Constitution saving throw.
On all of that.
Yeah, on you. The DC is 15.
Oh, that's pretty high. Constitution. Natural 20!
Natural 20.
Grandmaster!
Destruction.
Empowered! Enlarged!
The building he's standing
Unstoppable.
on collapses.
Where is my? Wow. Okay. You still take thunder damage. You take 6 thunder damage. And you are not moved 10 feet. So you stay there. He will then pull out a bottle. It looks like a potion bottle, and he will slide it on the floor towards the dead person. And that will be his turn. That takes us to Ento already went. So the other tiefling will go now. The green one. What was that noise? What she looks like. She is going to disappear. You still see them? Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. 1 second. What's going on? Something is wrong with my thing. Well, it's freaking. Yeah, so the green tiefling will disappear, and that will be their turn. So you have no idea where they went. That takes us to Waldo. It is your turn.
Oh, weavers. He's just been, after hitting that guy, he's just been kind of behind his shield. And I'll look up at these guys on the balcony and I will turn into an ape. It's not a large creature, so I'm the same size. And I'll just try to climb up there and I'll try to grapple him, just kind of hold on to him.
Which
So he
person are you grappling?
I
Oh,
wanna hold this guy so he can't like swing his swords.
so you're climbing up there?
Yeah. Yeah, I have a
Which
climb
side?
speed as a ape.
Are you coming here? Or are you coming here?
I'm gonna climb up the same way the guy did and just try to restrain him.
You can't occupy the same space, so which side do you want to be on of him?
I'll just yeah, I'll go right there, I guess.
Okay, I'm
Right there's fine.
finding your gorilla token. Thought I had a gorilla. What to move you?
Gorilla.
There you go. Okay, strength checks.
Yeah, you can make an acrobatics or an athletics check against my athletics.
Okay. I rolled an 11.
10.
I resist. He's
I rolled
very
a 5.
scrawny
Ugh.
and oily and gets away. And so you do see an ape taking the space in front of you. That takes us to Tink. Kyler.
I am not available.
Okay, we are skipping you then. We'll go to Thadon. Are you available? All right, we are skipping you as well. If you're not here.
They take the dodge action.
Yeah, they take the dodge action. That is their turn. And they will move out of the way. That is their turns. Olivax, you forgot to move Blasius. I will allow you to move him now if you would wish.
Yeah, I don't have control of him. But
You do
I
now?
would sick. I'm gonna imagine he would come try and stand by me. I don't even know how this is possible here. Can he
No.
like conceivably get to these people?
No, he would not.
Can he stab at this guy with his glaive since it's only 5 feet tall? This guy right there. You said
Yes,
this
you
ledge
could
is
reach
only
him
5
with the
feet.
glaive, yes.
All
He'll
right,
have
then.
partial cover though.
Okay. I will just roll a d20. He missed.
Okay, awesome. That takes us to the top of Olivax.
I even could have done better. All right, so that guy threw a potion bottle
It's on the ground in front of you.
next to the dead guy.
Yes.
Are they on a ledge?
Yeah, they're like 3 feet off the ground in front of you. Up a couple steps, more like.
Is there the platform they're standing on? Is that made of stone?
Yes,
Is,
it's made of stone.
okay. I will aim for a spot right in between them both. Right there.
Okay.
And I will
What are you
say,
doing?
Let the flames of justice burn!
and I will do fire breath.
Okay. Is that a dex save?
Dex save of 12.
I failed, and the other guy also failed.
I'm also going for the potion bottle.
Understood. Okay.
That's 10. 10 fire damage.
Okay. And you notice that the tiefling does not seem to have taken the full blunt of that damage.
That makes sense.
And
about
the
the-
potion bottle seems intact.
Ah!
Anything else you want to do?
I'm just seeing if there's anything I can't do.
You are concentrating on a spell. Let me add that.
I'm concentrating on a spell as well.
Yep.
I will cast Vow of Enmity.
Okay.
It's not a spell, it's just a
Right. Who
Okay.
are you casting that on?
the tiefling, the devil. Ah!
And what is the? You have advantage on attack rolls against it.
I have advantage on attack rolls against it for 1 minute, or until it drops to 0 HP, or falls unconscious.
Okay. You lash out and make this bond of justice with this tiefling. That will take us to the girl, human, who will move right there. And I can't see. It'll attack Olivax twice. It's going to shoot you with 2 more bolts. And they both miss. It's going to jump down and move. Or you have an attack of opportunity.
As does Blasius. Here we go. Not so fast. 22.
22 hits.
8 piercing damage.
And
I want to get him right in his hamstrings.
it's a girl, but you do get her in the leg. And what about Blasius?
Blasius.
He's +2.
He rolled a 10.
That misses.
Amateur.
Blasius seems a little frightened by like how large you are. It's like really caught him off guard a little bit.
He's not ready for the true power.
That takes us to Thadon. Are you back? All right. That takes us to Enzo.
I think you skipped me.
Oh, I skipped Wink. Sorry.
Yeah. So does this girl look like she's trying to run away from the party?
Hard to tell, but she did run that way with speed.
She is rather quick. Should I let her leave? I will cast. Yeah, she could be going for help. I'm gonna cast Magic Missile.
Okay.
So automatically hits.
Mhm.
Three hits. Ooh, rolled really good for the first one. 4, 3, and 4. That is 11 damage.
All right. You nail her with 3 in the back. She seems hurt, but still up.
All right. That's my turn.
Now we go to Enzo.
All right. When I came up the stairs, looks like there's another being on the stairs. Did they look aggressive or are they just bystanders?
This person looks very terrified.
Okay.
Young tiefling girl.
Then I will not worry about her. And now I have a monkey blocking me. An
You do?
ape.
No, you can still attack him.
You can move through an ally space.
Well, he's probably pretty big. It would be not much space to do that realistically. But I'll shoot the rogue that shot me first, or the girl
Okay.
that shot me first.
Sounds good.
I'll just do another Eldritch Blast because I can't get by anywhere else.
Okay. Are there any bonus actions that
You can attack that guy that's next to me.
That's fine.
Realistically, you're in the way to do that. I rolled a 19, so it's 26 to hit. Uh, 15 damage, rolled full damage.
Jeez. 19 plus 15. This person is babe.
Oh, were you shooting for death or for neutralization?
You can only do like
Yeah, I think that's only
knock 'em
melee.
out if it's a melee attack. Ranged attacks, you don't have that luxury.
Plus, she shot me 2
Gotcha.
times with arrows. I'm not shooting her to be nice.
And then
Right.
these people are going to run away and hide. See the same thing over here with this chick, and this person goes inside. All right, that takes us to the red tiefling. The red tiefling is going to go invisible.
Coward!
And then they're going to become visible again. And they're going to shoot a crossbow bolt at the potion bottle. And it is going to explode with lightning energy. And it does. Wow, that was a good roll. And that was not. 12 lightning damage.
Wow.
And yeah, obviously they don't care about this dead person's body. Massive eruption comes. You guys see like a big thing of light with lightning shooting out and about a 15-foot circle. And then goes back down. Would that have hit Blasius? I don't think so.
I'm starting to waver.
That will
Getting
be
a little woozy.
Link's turn. And that brings us to the green tiefling, who will reappear and look at Wink with disdain and attempt to shoot Thrawn with a spell. I think 15. I think his AC is bigger than 15.
Does it matter if he dodged the last thing that
I
he did?
am 16.
It misses. Okay. Cool beans. That's its turn. That takes us to Waldo. You are ape. Oh wait, I skipped a guy. I skipped my trashy guy. Yeah, he's gonna go. I skipped him on accident. He's supposed to go after Wink. He is going to take a potion. And then he is going to attack with his sword at the ape. And he misses with a 6. And he will stay there.
And
All right.
he's pretty, that guy's already pretty messed up, right? Because
He is. He looks a little bit better now after taking that potion, though.
he took the push. Okay. I will attack him back. Let me pull up my thing here. That is a +5. I do have multi-attack. 2 fist attacks. And they're not good. One's a 10, one's a 13.
Both will miss.
Uh-huh. And that's it.
As they seem very sketchy and skittish, and they're able
Actually,
to.
can I go over here by like going up the
Yeah.
wall, like
You can move through an enemy's space. I think it just takes twice your movement. So yeah, easily doable.
can't move through anyone's space unless they let you. But I could climb. I was just thinking like a cool parkour, like gorilla monkey hop off the wall and just blah.
Parkour. Yes, I'll allow it.
And that's it.
That takes us to Tink. Tink, are you here?
I am available.
Okay. You are at the base of stairs. The map is up.
Okay, I'm still catching up as to what the freak is going on.
Everyone over here are bystanders. There are enemies that look this tiefling, this person, and that's it for enemies. That oh, and there's someone on the roof.
Okay,
Those are all the bad guys you see.
I
Yeah,
am
they're
going
all,
to,
This
bunch
one's
of
good.
homeless.
This tiefling's good, or scared, or whatever.
Yep.
all right, has
Bunch
that
of-
red tiefling next to me been hit yet?
Yes.
All right, I am gonna pull out my new crossbow. And I'm not gonna load it with any bolts, but as I pull back, 2 bolts of light will,
Oh, I will say, you weren't here for this. I did say try not to kill people.
Yeah, these
Oh.
are a bunch of garbage people that are just trying to like make a
How-
buck, as far as we know.
However, one of them said, "Sorry, we kind of like we said don't do it," and they're like, "We have to do it." So
Forced-
clearly,
forced. Yeah.
clearly
They're
there's
being
We
hired
need at
by
least one
someone.
alive. so
we
can
definitely
talk
well
to
we
them.
want important ones alive. Just a rando may not do anything, but
I'm working
that's
on
why-
it. Wasted 2 turns trying.
That's why I was really sad when Trent killed the apparent leader.
well, I
All of
am,
us killed the leader.
alright, I'm
There we
gonna
go.
shoot, below the belt on this tiefling. I don't wanna kill it, but I also wanna test out my new toy really
Okay.
bad.
I will
Testicle
say
out your new
that
toy.
there is no way to prevent death other than
That's
melee.
okay. I'm just hoping he doesn't die.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
I rolled a 16 to hit.
16 misses.
Okay. And I'm gonna say, next one's gonna go through your heart. Stand down or you're dead.
It laughs like a crazy person and does not seem to want to heed your words. Olivax, your turn.
I will look down at the body of Dario. And what does it look like?
He looks destroyed in multiple different fashions. His skin was melted away by the radiant energy, and it was also been like mangled by an electric explosion.
Does it look like he can be
His
brought
body that
back?
are not connected, and he is unrecognizable. His
Super
body
dead.
is burned.
That answers your question right there.
Though it appears like a heal wouldn't do much.
You wish that Bahamut has mercy on his soul. That's what you hear Blasius say, at least.
Indeed, Blasius. But we still have work to do. I turn around. I look at the coward who is running away. I take 2 steps so he can feel my breath. I take my pike and I look to pin him down on the ground. Not to kill, but to incapacitate. And I have advantage.
Yes, you do.
First one is a natural 1. But the second is a 25.
25 hits.
And that's 5 piercing damage.
Okay. Don't you do an extra D4?
Yes. Add the
You're
D4.
enlarged. You're enlarged.
Oh my gosh. I totally forgot about that part.
We got your back.
Bahamut's boon. Another 3.
Okay. He seems hurt, but not bloodied.
Okay. Blasius, you know what to do.
Are you pinning him on the ground? I thought you said you were trying to incapacitate him.
All right, Blasius gets to make an attack. He is +2.
Come on, Blasius. 3rd time's a charm. Bahamut. 19.
19 hits.
What
As
do
he
I
does
roll for damage?
a swoop with his glaive.
D10?
Yes. +2.
That's 6.
Okay. He seems bloody now.
Good strike, Blasius. Finally.
That takes us to Wink. Or no. Yes, Wink.
Yes. How is this tiefling looking next to me? Is she looking freaked
is-
out? Or is she just like looking pissed?
Uh, She seems upset and determined and scared all at the same time.
I'm going to try diplomatic for a couple seconds and just say, you do see where this is going, right? Is it worth it?
You're right. Let me show you what we're dealing with.
Very well. And I will cast Charm Person on her.
Okay. What's the?
It's a Wisdom 14.
I saved. I rolled a 15.
Shucks. All right. Do spill.
I will.
Shed-
And that will be.
shed-
And that takes us to this fellow who's still up after taking a potion. He will attack Enzo. Because the ape seems to just be doing funky things, and it's just going to pay it no mind this round. 1 hits. 7 damage. As he gets you with one of his short swords, but not the other. And that will be his turn. Actually,
He hit me for how much?
not you. He hit Enzo. He's going to leave your range, though, if you want to make an attack of opportunity, Mr. Ape.
Okay. Dang it. Nope.
Swing and a miss. You hit the
Eight
wall
hit.
in accident.
Oh,
That takes us to Fadon. You are here.
I know you've answered this before, but I have forgotten. How high is this from this guy below me?
9 feet.
Excellent. With my extra 5-foot reach, that's just in range.
Okay. I'm going to give him partial cover because you're reaching over the.
Do you get partial cover
Railing?
from melee attacks?
Since you're reaching over the railing, I'm going to give him a +2. Unless
Okay,
you want a -2 to your roll. It's the same.
it's the same. In that case, I'll just 5, 10, 15. Actually, I'll just attack him through him because reach is cool.
It is.
All right, because I more so I want the advantage.
Have
'Cause
advantage?
I really need it. All right. Where are you, rapier? Here you are. Well, I'm really glad I have advantage. 14 total.
That will miss.
Okay. Do I have anything else cool I can do? Any cool spells as a bonus action? Sure don't. What are my stupid options with cunning action? Dash, disengage, or hide. No, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. That takes us to Enzo.
I'll attack the guy that looks like a bum, since
Okay.
he just attacked me.
Sounds good.
Mm, 18 to hit.
That hits.
All right. 13 damage.
He is down. That kills him. Keep clicking on the wrong screen.
And let me see if I need to move anywhere.
killed him.
I'm gonna turn to the girl on the patio and that looks scared and say, "Hey, if you're not fighting, get out of here. If you're not
can't
part of
leave.
this, get out of here."
I can't leave.
What do you mean you can't leave?
That's all she'll say. That
Okay.
takes us to the red tiefling. And he is going to cast a spell right. Are you moving, Enzo?
I was just seeing how far it was. I'm
Okay.
not going on.
Okay. He's going to cast Shatter right here. So I need Tink, Thadon, Blasius, and Enzo to make Constitution saves.
I'm so good at those. 6. Don't think I saved that one.
14.
Blasius rolled a 14 plus
Okay.
whatever his modifier would be.
15 was the DC, so you all fail. And the total damage is 20 damage.
I am unconscious.
20 for
So
all
am
of
I.
us.
Enzo's down.
Yeah,
I'm
is that
down.
20 for all of us?
Yeah, it's 20 for everyone.
Holy moly. I'm down
Blasius
too.
would barely be up Olavax.
Wait. So he rolled a 14, but I don't know what his modifier would be. I guess we should make character sheets for these guys.
I'll just give him +2, so he would take half damage.
Okay.
All right, that is the red tiefling's turn. That takes us to the green tiefling. She's going to walk over. And she is going to cast Thunder Wave on you. I need you to make a Constitution save, DC 15.
Natural
I'm down
20.
too, Bo.
What's that?
I'm down as well.
Okay,
Nat 20.
you save, you take half damage. What is the roll again? 2d8. You take 3 damage. As she tries to blast you and say, "This is what you're dealing with."
Not a good move.
That will be her turn. And that takes us to Waldo.
Oh. Okay, what do I have? Well, I have to use my other sheet. Hold on. I have to heal. Okay. I'll pop out of my form and I will heal Enzo here.
Okay.
Or I do 4. Yeah, here you got 6.
Okay. Enzo is alive.
Enzo heals 6 hit points.
Thank you, sir.
Are you okay? Here, get up. I'll try to help you up.
Okay. Awesome. Tink, death save, please. And then
Okay.
after the death save, you will see. Oh my gosh, where are you? I just had him. You're going to see a person climb over the top of this roof. Oh my gosh. You'll see 2 people climb over. I don't know where my freaking token went. Oh, here it is. Climb over the top of this roof, and that will be their turns. That takes us to Olavax.
Okay.
Oh, let me show you what they look like. That is the first guy. Yeah. This is the second guy. Oh, yeah. Both humans.
I probably would not have seen them since my back is turned. I'm facing the devil. I shall look down on him and say, prepare to be pinned beneath the scales of justice.
And I will again try to
Incapacitate, but not kill.
Okay. You have advantage.
17.
17 will miss.
And 24.
24 hits.
Nice.
Don't forget to add a D4.
That's 12
He is
plus.
incapacitated. And he will make death saving throws.
And then with my remaining,
Actually, he doesn't make death saving throws. He's just incapacitated.
let me just say something. I will see my downed friends, and I will position myself to be right next to them. And as Blasius' turn, I'll move him.
Okay.
I don't know if Blasius has any healing spells.
He does not.
Does he have lay on hands?
He does not.
He's a rookie. He's useless.
That
All
takes
right,
us
I'm done. I'm done.
takes us to Wink.
Well, I've got a couple options. I'm going to go ahead and use. I'm going to cast Shocking Grasp since she's in touching distance of me.
Okay. What is that, a save? Or is that an attack?
It's an attack. I got a
Okay.
19,
That hits.
and the damage is wonderful.
Indeed.
That's 7 damage, and she can't take a reaction until
Okay.
her next turn.
Okay.
And so I will then move away from her and climb down. What's the drop looking like over on this side?
It's about 20 feet from right there.
What about from like the edges on this side?
It's probably like 8 feet.
Yeah, that seems safe. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and drop myself down.
Okay. I'll have you make an athletics check to see if you land or fall prone.
I'm gonna land beautifully.
I believe
Oh,
in you.
not bad.
You
15.
got it. Yep.
And I'll say we've got more company. And then I will. Oh, I think I'm gonna jump down here. I don't know. Grouping up isn't great. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, 30. Can I move around this building, go through my companions?
Yep.
All right. And I'll just pass the word along. We've
Okay.
got more company coming.
As he scooches by. Oops, excuse me. Pardon me. That takes us to our new friend, Daggerman, at the top. He's going to throw a dagger at Olivax. 19, that misses. And as he throws the dagger and he misses, you'll see the dagger fly back and he's going to catch the dagger again.
Boomerang.
Sorry. That's going to be the end of his turn. That takes us to Thadon. Death save.
Death save it is.
Then that takes us to Enzo.
All right. Is there a way to get on the roof? I heard a bunch of stuff happening up there. Am I able to get up there or no?
You can attempt to climb the roof if you'd like.
Okay.
Have you make a athletics check if you'd like to climb the side. DC will be 10, and it will cost you half your movement.
Was I able to see? Sorry, was I able to see Wink? Is he just right in front of me?
Yeah, he's right next to you.
Oh, okay. Wink. Is there trouble up there? Do we need to stop somebody?
Yes, yes. As I said, there's more company. There's 2 more humanoids and the green tiefling.
Okay, I'll do the spell mirror image,
Okay.
cast mirror image, because I'm low on hit points and I need the help. And I'll try to climb onto the roof.
Okay. Athletics check.
Okay. Athletics, not so good there. 5.
5. You attempt to climb, but your feet slip on these bricks on the side. Looks like the plaster comes off a little bit, and you're not able to climb up. You can still move though if you'd like to move. You would be right.
If I look around,
You would have to move. I don't know if I explained this.
Okay.
Where you are, the roof is higher, so you'd have to move to the side of the building where the perch is lower.
what about if I look behind me? Do I see anything behind me that would help me get up or no?
You don't see anything behind you that would help you get up now.
Okay, I'm gonna try to find a way. I'm gonna run the other way and as far as I can and see if I could find something around the other side of the building. Just try to flank or
Be able to
something,
get to
whoever's. Okay. And that's all good. And I'll look around to see if there's anywhere else I can go.
Okay. Yeah, you notice that this tiefling, this girl tiefling, is taking notes.
The one next to us?
Yeah, the one next to you. She's like writing what's happening down on like a piece of parchment.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't.
don't-
I forgot to roll for concentration. Is that just a con check?
Yeah, it's a con save.
That's 11.
Yep, you pass.
Okay, good. Okay, just had to throw that out.
10 or half the damage, whichever is higher.
Gotcha.
Oh,
That
Bo,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The Ravens, are they called, do you, like, if I was gonna ask her, do you work for the Raven or are you a Raven? What would be the better
Either
way
way.
to say that? Okay,
Either way.
I don't have time to talk. I just wanted to know.
Yeah, for
Okay.
sure. Red tiefling is dead. Let me remove him. Takes us to the green.
Wait, the red tiefling's
no,
not
no.
dead, right? I
He's
was like,
incapacitated.
Oh yeah, he's incapacitated. I'm just removing him from the order.
okay, I was terrified. I'm like, what has
Green-
happened?
No need to be terrified. Green tiefling will go. And oh my gosh, I keep clicking on the wrong screen. She will walk. No, she'll go up actually. Walk on the tippity top. And she will walk over and look down. And she is going to shoot at Wink.
Ah, not ready to be friends, are we?
Where are you going? It's a 7. She misses, and she will back up, so you can no longer see her. Back to where she was, and that will be her turn. Waldo.
Do I know that? Tink, you can heal, right? You healed. You healed the
typically.
last. You healed the. Okay, I'll
Typically.
heal. I'll heal Tink. I heal you. Gosh dang it! I rolled another one. 6. And yeah, I'll just get behind a wall. Just saw the guys can't throw knives at me.
Okay. Awesome.
Can I, if I move like right here, can I see under this tent and still see them over here?
Yeah, there's barrels under that tent. So you would have partial cover under there. You would have full cover from the lady on the roof. And
I guess
partial cover.
I guess I still have my action because that was my bonus
Like-
action, and I'll
Yeah.
say, "What are you doing?"
Oh, she'll say, observing.
Why?
Can I not observe?
Well, you might die.
I think I'll be okay.
You're weird.
Next, we'll go, this guy will go next. And he
You're
will,
weird.
he hops down. And he's going to dash to get over here. So you have
Oh,
attack of opportunity. Olivax.
And Blasius.
Yes.
And Wink, yeah.
he just entered my space.
You only get if someone leaves your space.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Wait, you got the sentinel feat, right?
Of course. As a wizard, it's natural.
That's a must-have for you.
Olivax 15 does hit.
15.
Yes, that hits.
Nine plus 3, 12.
Okay, perfect.
Why is everyone running? Stand and fight.
The guy's going to turn back and say, I'm just chasing them.
Die with honor.
That takes us to Tink. You are
Hey,
up.
Blasius.
Oh, sorry, Blast. No. Oh, yeah, Blast gets an attack of opportunity. I forgot.
Ah, Blasius.
He misses. Not able to jab him through the railing.
Why do I have you here?
All right, Tink, you're up, my friend. You're available.
Yeah, sorry, my Zoom is going crazy and I'm driving.
Tyler, you healed 6. If you didn't
Okay,
see it.
thank you.
6.
Thank you. I come to, I'm still pretty hurt. I see a bunch of injured people around me. And I clenched my fist, knowing that I did not prepare that spell today.
You and me both.
And I those stairs next to me,
Yep.
Bo, is there a
Yes.
wall on them? Like, could I hide in the stairwell or is it
There is a
slats?
wall. There is a wall. Yeah,
Okay.
stone wall.
All right. Who can I see?
You can see a guy with swords partially kind of above you. You see a guy on a roof that threw a dagger and was able to return it to himself. You
Okay.
see a tiefling on the roof.
I am going to shoot the guy that is by Wink.
Okay.
And that is probably something terrible. Oh, nice. That is 20, not natural.
That hits.
And damage is
Should be 2d6 plus your
Yep.
modifier.
6 plus 5, so 13 damage.
Okay. He seems
As my
bloody.
2 light arrows go and they spiral together and they hit him somewhere of your choice.
Yep. Hit him right in the back. Awesome. That takes us to Olivax.
I turn back around and I look at the dawn. in this cowardly state, not cowardly, sorry, in this vulnerable state, I will bend over and I will rest my hand upon his shoulders. And I will say, may this healing mend more than just your wounds. And I will use 12 of my 15 lay on hands pool. Hold on, just marking it down. You will heal 12 hit points. Then on. I'm assuming you come up.
Yeah, I'll like surprise myself awake. Look at you. Give you like a thumbs up, and just be like, "Where are they going?"
There's more that have arrived. You're back into the fray. I did as you said, and I kept one alive. We need you.
Well, I only have 6
Fine.
seconds, so I'm not gonna say any more. So
Makes us to wink.
Is Blasius doing anything?
Blasius seems pleased.
Is Blasius pleased?
He's pleased. He's pleasing himself right now.
He's bloodied. He's next to Olivax. Seems to be trying to follow orders.
Oh, I mean, he's next in line. Is he going to do anything for his turn?
Oh yeah, Olivax.
Yeah. I was wondering why you were doing that.
Yeah, it's like, I'm curious about Blasius, that handsome man over there.
What's his thought process?
Where did he come from?
What's he thinking?
Yes.
Blasius.
Can he reach with his glaive? Can he reach this person?
Not from there, no.
Okay, then I will.
Blasius, up the stairs.
And I don't know which way the stairs were.
So you'd have to go all the way around. You can walk under that canopy, but the stairs are over by Wink. So that guy's like on the stairs, like they're fighting on the stairs, basically.
Gotcha. Well, he can make that. Here's 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Can he like go through that and be here?
No, because that's elevated off the ground. He could try to climb if he wants, but
nah.
Blasius, let's not give him too much. All right, Blasius. Do Bahamut justice. 10.
that misses.
Of course.
There seems to be some sort of disconnect between Olivax and Blasius.
There seems to be a disconnect between Blasius' weapon and every enemy he's trying to hit.
That takes us to Dagger Man.
Wait, now you're skipping
I
me.
keep skipping Wink, bro. Wink.
Yes, as this man standing in front of me, is he wearing metal armor or like,
Nope.
leather
armor.
leathers? All right, that makes a difference. I've just got out of the fray. Now you put me back in it. Darn you. I will. It worked so well last time. I'm going to use Shocking Grasp again.
Okay.
Oh, nat 20. Brilliant. And wow, that was actually so cool. I wish you guys saw the animation for those two dice. They landed on top of each other and then both rolled over to 4s. So that is 8 shocking lightning damage.
if you rolled a crit, is it just 1d4 normally or 1d whatever normally?
It's normally, oh, you're right.
He's dead.
Wait. Yeah, that's 2. That's 16 damage.
You just shock him.
You shock him and he just falls limp as if like you put too many jewels in his system.
Like you ripped the
Oh,
bones out of his body.
Oh, never mind. It did account for it in D&D Beyond. It's normally 1d8, and then 2d8s ended up being 8 damage total.
That is enough to kill him. He is
Oh, wow. Um, oh, wow. Tried that, man. That was easier than I expected. And I'll go ahead and step over here. And I just want to be next to this woman because I don't want her to run away. I think she's involved.
Sounds
Yeah,
good.
she's weird.
She will back up a little bit since you guys are getting close. She'll
I
kind of
will
Hey,
she's not
use my
running away, she
reaction.
seems to just back up to like not be so close to you guys.
Isn't that
That's a ledge.
It's a
She just went off
ledge.
a
She
ledge?
jumped off.
It's 3 feet. She
he
can
said
hop
it's
down.
yeah,
She
he said it's
fell
like
to
3
her
feet.
death.
Oh, okay, I thought it was higher than that.
Yeah, she fell down and died 3 feet.
Yep, she fell off. You guys scared her and she fell on her back. She's
It's
paralyzed.
like
I will-
Chubbs. It's Chubbs seeing the alligator.
Yeah.
I will attempt to grapple her, even though it's my least greatest skill set. But I don't want her to get away, so I'll use
She
my
doesn't seem to-
reaction.
she doesn't seem to be running away. She just doesn't want to be like surrounded by all of you. There's 4 of you right next to her. It's a little too much company.
I will
And I don't
follow
think
her.
the way to calm her down is to grapple her.
Yes,
I'll just
you're doing
follow
a great
her.
job, Wink.
You'll stay there. You'll
You're
just
such
Hey,
You're
we're
some
not
thing
gonna-
with the ladies.
That's
What'd you
fine.
roll?
Yeah.
What'd you
I
roll?
know all these ladies. They're either chasing me or running from me. Never had luck with tieflings anyway.
What'd you roll?
Oh, for grappling her?
Yep.
Okay,
Um,
you already did a
I
move,
realized
right? Action.
hey, grappling is an actual movement, so I can't do
Okay.
it. Or it's an action, so never mind. I got a natural 1 just because I wanted to roll anyway.
All right. She rolled an 18, so wouldn't have been able to catch her. Takes us to Daggerman. He is going to pull out parchment and say, "Taste the blood of my daggers!" And as he casts a spell, you're going to see like slits start happening in his skin, like down his arms where he's holding the parchments, and they just start bleeding. And right where Olavax is, right here to be. I'm gonna go to my drawing tool.
This is the guy on the roof that's doing that?
Yeah, that's the guy on the roof.
Okay.
He cast a spell.
Blood magic.
Where the heck? Okay, here it is.
An evil most foul.
That's too big. That's not what I wanted. Right there. You see a swirling storm of daggers made of magical energy just going in a circle.
Can I try and get out of the way?
And that
Reactionary
does
movement?
11 slashing damage. Actually, it does no damage. Sorry. The damage starts on your turn, so it does no damage at the moment.
It
That
starts
takes us-
on our turn, or like can I do
damage
something
is-
before the damage hits?
No, at the start of your turn, that's when damage is dealt. That takes us to Thadon. Thadon, you would take the 11 damage.
Wow. And there's no save, no nothing.
Let me check.
Good thing I healed you 12.
I was about to say, I was
There
like,
is no
"Holy-"
save.
I just take 11 damage.
Correct.
Holy shenanigans.
Dagger
Okay.
storm.
I'm gonna fall unless you heal me.
I definitely don't have that kind of capability.
The rogue.
You don't have a potion.
What? No, you're the frontline fighter. You should have the potion.
I have spells.
All right, so this is the green tiefling you said? This over here?
This is a reporter. What it seems like. She's like writing things down. She's scared. There is a tiefling on the roof.
The two people that have been
There's-
aggressive are these two.
There's 2 aggressive people left.
Okay, I have. All right. I'm gonna move towards the girl. 5, 10. I'm gonna tell her don't move, and then I'm gonna cause a glowing ball to appear in my hand. Look at the guy, make my hands like a gun, like cock my head, close one of my eyes, and just go boom, and like pull my my finger trigger, and I will cast Chromatic Orb.
You
Okay.
wouldn't even know what a gun is, probably.
Hey, it's still a cool visual.
What's
Let
the
me have it.
range? What's the range on chromatic orb?
90 feet.
Okay, that's enough. Is that an attack roll or a save? I don't know.
It is an attack roll. Hold on, I'm trying to think if I want to make a specific damage type. I didn't want to roll the damage, but I'm going to keep it if I hit.
Mhm.
Definitely do not hit.
Yeah, that misses. Just falls short, and it explodes and does a lot of damage to the building.
And then I'm going to keep moving closer to the girl.
Okay.
Oh, that's this. I always do that. I'm gonna try to move it on the share. So it's 10, 15, 20, 25. That's fine.
Cool. Enzo, you're up.
I try to hurt him, Trent, so he'd lose concentration, but clearly my dice are not. I've hit nothing, so
I'm
I
gonna,
forgive you.
I don't know why we're having a party over here on the side of this building.
oh, I will share
Um,
the message that Olivax is gonna need help in a second, unless you can kill that guy on the roof.
Well, I can't do anything. I can't get on the roof or help him. So,
Hey, walk on the.
Range cantrips, anything to hurt the guy. You have Eldritch Blast. Maybe you can lose concentration.
I can't reach him. I'm behind a building.
You could walk to the ledge.
Yeah, I could have to walk over there. But first, I'm gonna talk to the girl and
Walk
ask
right
her. Okay. First, I'm gonna talk to the girl and ask her, "Are you a raven?"
That's none of your business.
We need to know if you're dangerous or not.
I have made no actions to hurt anybody. I am merely observing. It is my right.
Well, then one of us is gonna grab you if you're gonna try to keep running away if you don't have answers. And then I'm gonna move forward. Something has happened. And see if I could see the guy on the building.
You can see the guy in the building. You can also see
Okay.
the girl tiefling partially.
I will shoot the guy on the building.
Okay.
Another Eldritch Blast. Oh, crap. Oh, 13 to hit.
13 misses.
All right. And then I will, am I able to, as the rest of my action, throw a healing potion to Olivex?
You cannot use 2 actions now.
Okay.
You could drop
I just-
a healing potion on the ground.
I can heal him.
Okay, so I'll drop a healing potion in his direction.
Okay.
I'll clumsily, oh, did I drop that? And it rolls towards him.
All right. That takes us to the green tiefling, who's going to rinse and repeat. Walk to the end, up at the top, and she's going to shoot wink.
No.
And I miss again. Oh my gosh.
Sticks and stones, love.
Sticks and stones.
He goes back.
Oh,
Takes us to Waldo.
You should give him it. You should give him
If
what's it
you're
called
in
for
the
that?
forest,
that
you would
insult?
starve to death.
You're up, Waldo.
Okay. I'll roll. I can't really. Down.
Can't see the tiefling from where you are.
I have 6 hit points and I'm about to take 11 damage at the start of my turn.
There's nothing I can do about you not going down, so I can heal you after.
You can't heal me right now, so I don't go down.
You would go down. It's low healing.
Well, is it more than 5?
I can hold my action. Actually, no, I can't. Well, I'll just do it now then, because it's a bonus action.
You can hold a bonus action. I'll allow that. You can do that.
I'll just heal him right now.
Okay.
The bonus action. Olivax.
Thank you, Waldo.
8. You heal 8.
Yes. Glory to you, Waldo.
Takes us to Tink. Did you want to move, Waldo? Sorry.
Yeah, I want to move like in the corner of this thing.
Okay, sounds good.
Whatever the corner is.
That's fine.
Right there, I guess.
Hey, weird person, don't
all right.
go nowhere.
Mr. Tink.
Okay, this square thing that is about
Yeah,
to
you see a cloud of daggers in front of you, basically. It seems a little bit more potent than one you're used to or have learned about.
Okay.
But this is what you see.
When it turns Olvax's turn, he's going to get hit with these daggers. My question is, would I know it's a concentration spell? Or no?
If you'd like to use your bonus action to perceive the spell, or sorry, your reaction, I'll allow it.
Yeah.
The DC is 17.
That concentration, that's a 17.
You know that this is a concentration spell.
All right, I am going to cast Thunder Wave.
Thunderwave goes 15 feet.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm like, I don't think he's close enough for Thunder Wave.
No, my range is 60 feet on Thunder Wave. Oh, sorry, I have Grease highlighted. I can't click Thunder Wave for some reason.
You'll fall off the roof.
It's a range of self,
literally
15
won't
foot
let me
cube.
click Thunder Wave.
Range of self, and it's a 15-foot cube.
Okay.
It costs an action.
Okay. Oh, range of self. Well, there you go.
It shoots from yourself.
Then I will shoot him. With my bolts.
Okay.
Yes. But not my new one. It's gonna be my old one that I'm attuned to. It is an extra possibility to hit. Anyway. That is a miss. Hardcore miss.
All right.
And I'm gonna say, if you don't take this off, the next one's gonna hit you. And I'm going to say, Olavax, hold on, buddy. That's it.
All right, Olavax, take 11 damage. I rolled, so you have to roll damage, and each turn is different, and I rolled 11 again. So
11 damage.
11 slashing damage.
Thank you, Waldo.
Daggers.
There's a potion on the ground.
There is a potion
Yes.
at Enzo's feet that he left for you that you can easily grab.
Yes, I will grab the potion. Actually, first I'm going to move. Well, yeah, grab the potion. Step out of this dagger. Dagger Cyclone.
Are you going to the left side of it or to the right side?
I'm going towards the enemy.
Of course.
This way.
Before this happens, Bo, I forgot to tell you, I have a homunculus that could have been fighting with us the whole time.
Well,
And he shares my my spot in the,
and it's a rat, correct?
it's a rat.
Okay.
And
Yeah, you can let the rat run from you. Let me.
no, I'm actually going to keep it on me.
Okay.
And I'm gonna, before Olavac does anything, I'm gonna shoot the guy. Because he has a ranged weapon, apparently. Homunculus servants do. But I don't know his hit points. It doesn't attack. Range 30. 1d4 plus force damage. It doesn't tell me if it has any hit additions, so I'm just going to not use it.
Use your rat.
He he totally misses. He
He's
totally
cute.
misses. He squeaks as it almost blows him off my shoulder. This little contraption, this crossbow that I've attached to his back. And that's it. That's my turn. And then Olavax does his thing, and then he can run away.
All right, Olavax.
Okay. I grab the potion. Is it an action to drink it?
It's an action to drink it if you want full 8 hit points from it. A bonus action to just roll.
Oh, cool. We're
What's-
keeping that homebrew. I like that.
Yeah, that's a great roll.
What's the
That's
roll?
cool.
What's the
I
roll?
think it's 2d4 plus 2. Is a normal basic healing potion.
Okay. Can I'll hold on to the potion, just it's in my hand.
I'm gonna take 1 step, 2 steps. Can I get up here? Since I'm massive.
Make an acrobatics check. The DC is 5.
What are you gonna stand on?
There's a chance he fails.
You like
Just
back
below.
back up against the wall.
10.
You pass. You're able to just climb over it like it's a short fence.
Wood's all creaking.
He hops over it like Ace Ventura.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Are you wanting to climb on the roof as well?
Yeah, is that sorry, I guess I'm not understanding the
You like
architecture.
Godzilla now? Or King Kong?
Yeah, straight up Godzilla.
It would
That
take
place.
you your full movement to get all the way up to the tiefling. To like,
That's fine. I want to just get right here.
okay.
Maybe yeah, here.
You need to roll concentration checks, by the way. I need I don't know how many times I've hit you, twice, I think.
Just once since
No. My shield drops.
Oh, that.
That's okay.
That's what
I'm
it
still
was.
mad. I still have
Oh, his
power.
AC is only 20 now.
A huge loss. And I will drink the potion for full strength.
Okay.
Oh!
What the
Uh,
fuck?
Blasius' turn. What do you want Blasius to do?
That was a Godzilla roar.
You hear in the back of your mind echoes saying big lizard. Now that he's ginormous. Anyways, Blasius.
Blasius. Fight by my side.
he's gonna try and get up on the roof.
He'll have to walk all the and then
Can he hop here?
no, it's too high. You'll have to walk to the end. And then it's DC 10. I'll move this so you can go here.
Okay, DC 10. Again, we don't have any modifiers for him because we
Just
don't
plus
have-
2 to everything.
Okay.
16.
guess it doesn't really matter. Can he get? He could get here.
That would be his full movement right
You might want to write this down.
Hold on.
there. She can see Olivax. She can't see anyone else. Like you can't see anyone else on the roof over here. Only big Olivax standing at the top.
Are you writing that
Outright.
down?
Wait, Blasius is gonna strike
Okay.
with his glaive. Strike true, Blasius! Remember your training. No!
Remember your training.
What training? He says.
3.
He misses. And
He doesn't come
slips.
pre-trained.
I want Ivan back.
He's worse than Ivan. And Ivan didn't even fight.
That takes us to Wink.
All right. I'll leave her to you, I say to Thadon, and I will head down this way and send a magic missile up to this man up there.
Okay.
Magic missile. All right. 3 hits. Oh, it only did 2. That's 7 damage, force damage. And then I'm going to retreat back to, let's see how far I can go. Maybe on this body. I don't know if I can share that space. Can I make it back behind the building?
There you go.
All right, I'll just kick the body off. Get out of my way. He's mostly just charred flesh at this point anyway.
He is. That takes us to Daggerman. He will throw a dagger at Enzo. 17.
That hits.
No, it's a D4. D4 plus 3. That's a 1. 4 total. 4 piercing damage. As it sticks you, and then it pulls out by some sort of magic and returns to his side. And he will move.
Oh, I have mirror image up.
Okay, roll to see if it hits one of your mirror images. Let's add a token here so we see.
All right, I rolled a 7. It's my first time using this spell, so I got to double check.
Okay. In the meantime, that takes us to Thadon.
Is the guy on the roof who cast the dagger spell shenanigans, is he still up?
He's still up and you cannot see him.
Yes.
Sorry, before you go, actually, this tiefling in front of you is going to disappear.
Okay.
You don't know if she teleported or if she went invisible. It is unbeknownst to you, but she is gone. Move her this way.
Can I use my reaction to see if I can figure out what kind of spell it was, like you did with Kyler?
For sure.
Is that Arcana?
It is Arcana. I actually think it might be. Yeah, I think it's Arcana.
Well, that's fine. That's why I hate rolling on this thing, because this thing.
You are unsure what spell it is.
Yep. So, what am I gonna do? What am I going to do? Well, I need to find her really badly.
Yes.
I'm going to assume she went invisible, and I am just going to. Oh, I guess Chad could make that Arcana check too if he wants, but I'm not going to know if he does do it or not. So I'll just attack in front of me, non-lethally, kind of the butt of my rapier, just hit in front of me to see if she's there.
Okay.
And that's just a hit with disadvantage.
Yep.
Well, I will move there because metagaming to try to get advantage to just make it a straight roll.
You wouldn't have it. Yeah, you would.
So we'll just do a straight roll. No, this game is I need to find my dice because I hate this online thing so much. That's a 11. I doubt hits.
Nope, don't hit.
All right.
Takes us to Enzo. Did that hit, by the way, that dagger?
It did hit.
Okay. So you still have your 2 additional duplicates, or 3.
Could I see the guy on the other side of the roof, or is he hiding?
You can barely see him. He would
I
have
could see
3/4 cover.
I could see the tiefling.
You can see the tiefling as well. They would have
Okay.
half cover. If you want to move to like where
Yeah, I
the
wanna
dead body
move so I
is.
can
Yeah, if you move to like
get
where
a
the dead
better
body is, you would
angle.
have. If you move to where the dead body is, you would not. They would not have half cover. The tiefling would not.
Okay, I'll move over where Tink is. Because he's got a wall to hide behind and I'm low on hit points.
Are you gonna
And
shoot someone?
How would you move
I'm
over
gonna-
there?
with my feet.
So you're on a ledge. You'd have to hop down. There's also a cloud of daggers right in front of you. So you wouldn't be able to get to that spot unless you went like all
You
the
could
way.
shoot the guy and then run around the corner.
He has cover.
If
The
you move to
tiefling.
this, like I mentioned twice, if you move to this space, the
Tiefling.
tiefling would not have cover.
Okay, I'll move there. I don't know where I went.
Yeah, hiding in behind body.
There we go. And guess I'll try to shoot her. I've been using Eldritch Blast over and over. Alright. So that's a good one. 24 to hit.
24 hits.
And 10 damage.
10 damage. She is bloody.
And then I want to move to where I'm not in anybody's area. So just back behind the wall, I guess.
Yep, that works. There.
Yep. I'm low on the hit points.
Well, hold on one sec. 5. If this is where you started, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, you would have 5 more feet of movement. So you could stay there or you could move 1 space.
I'll hide behind the body. Could I go prone or something?
You can
I
go
don't
prone
know.
by the body. We'll just say you're prone.
On the other side. Okay.
You would be here, and I'll move the body there.
Whatever. Just so I'm harder to hit.
Okay. Takes us to Green Tiefling. She is going to cast Thunder Wave on Olivax. Need you to make a Constitution save. DC is 15.
15.
Oh, you are so freaking lucky.
It would hit.
Wanted to launch you off this building.
It would've hit,
Seriously, that one sucks.
his buddy too.
It would have hit Yeah, Blasius also
It's
needs
a
to make a
15-foot
save.
cube.
I don't have high hopes for this one.
On purpose?
21.
Both save. You take 6 damage each.
That's
Blasius
fine.
will be on his last limb.
Would it hit Enzo
twice.
and Wink as well?
It think it goes like this.
Underwave?
It makes like a cone.
It's
No, it's a 15-foot cube from yourself.
yeah. So every square that's touching you, like in the big like, oh,
So like
No, it's a 15-foot cube.
right.
Around
That's
you.
It
It's
like
a 3
blasts.
it's a 3x3 square around you.
Yeah,
so
you-
every square
You're the
that's touching
center
you.
point.
Okay, yeah.
Cool beans. All right. That's it for Green Tiefling. That takes us to Waldo. Waldo, you saw the reporter person go invisible, or
Where'd
disappear,
you go?
I should say disappear. That's it. You see Olivax standing at the top.
Did I smell her perfume as she walked by?
Make a perception check.
It was really nice. Well, let me use my phone to do this because I may screen up and I 18.
You no longer smell the perfume.
Oh no. Now it stinks. Can't do anything. Well, I frickin' frick. Should I climb up there again? I think I might. I'll change into an animal and climb up there.
Which
Most
animal?
likely an ape because it climbs.
Here you go.
I'm doing a quick scan through the animals. Actually, this will be fun.
I hope I have it.
I'll do
Flying snake.
a giant spider. Which has 10 feet blind sight, by the way. Huh?
You don't sense anything within 10 feet of you.
Oh no, she's gone. It's a large beast. So I'm now all of X.
Bigger.
It's muffin time. I'm gonna climb up, and I'm gonna go on the roof and try to, if I can, I have 30 feet.
So it's 20 feet up from,
Get
I'm
up
sorry,
there.
from where you are, it's 15 feet from the bottom to this corner. From here, it's like 25 feet from the ground to the tippity top of this.
I go here.
So you could probably climb to there with your
Oh,
movement.
you could just see my screen.
You can climb there with your movement.
I could move like a diagonal one to
Well, you'd be in his
like right there?
space, so no.
no. Okay.
You could dash and get to him. Well, you can't dash because use your action to transform.
No, that's a bonus action. 'Cause
Okay,
I'm
never
a
mind.
circle of the moon. I can bonus action that. You know what? I have a. Yes, I have a ranged web attack that I will shoot. I will shoot a web.
Is that a save?
I need to make an attack first. Plus
Okay.
5. I fell off the table. Next dice. Sucked.
He's just so excited.
12.
That misses.
Because every time I try to hit something, like this is like the 4th round where I've missed. So
Welcome to
I
Blast.
have yet to hit with a single attack.
the web just goes past her. Misses.
Have you been taking tips from Blasius?
There's where the web lands.
I can't
Way back
talk. I
in the
just go.
Tink.
I can't, can I see the tiefling from here or no?
You can. They have half cover.
If I move up the stairs,
You would be able to see them. Yes.
will they still have half cover?
No, they would not.
All right, me and my rat, who's on my shoulder, gonna move up. All the way to the corner of the building. Like all the way to the right.
You should have access to your token.
I know, but I'm looking at Zoom. I'm not on Roll20. One more to the right, please. Okay. And I am going to try to hit her again. That's a 17 plus 6. That's
17 hits.
Oh boy. That is 7 plus 6. So that's 13 points of damage. And then
That
I'm
is
gonna
enough
say-
to kill her.
And then I'm gonna say, okay, Rat, your turn, as she's falling. And now that he probably has disadvantage now because she's prone. And
She's dead. But yeah, you can
I
attack.
know, but he still misses, and I'm like, oh, we're gonna have to practice.
She falls and she slides off the roof and she smacks right where Enzo was laying before on the wood. Enzo's prone and he sees this dead body flop right next to him.
Can I spend 5, 10, 15, 20, 25? Actually, I can't even go that far. Move me one back. I only have 30 walk speed? That doesn't make sense.
You move 30 feet. You can move diagonal once.
It says my walk speed is 20 on here.
Was that when you had the
I took the condition off. It doesn't customize.
maybe you permanently
Walking
reduced
speed.
it?
Oh yeah, it's because I'm cursed.
You're no longer cursed.
All right. Move me onto the roof if I can.
You wouldn't be able to move, so you move 30 feet.
I move 35 feet, sir.
Okay.
Activate jetpack.
You were on the roof.
Okay. Can I see knife guy?
You can see his head.
I'm gonna say, you're next, sucker.
Speaking of which,
And I'm gonna do a heroic pose because no, I'm not going to. You mentioned she was a reporter, but I don't know if she's a reporter.
no, yeah, she was just writing down, so I'm
Right,
just
okay.
describing her as a reporter.
Okay.
Okay. Olivax. You saw her get hit with an arrow and she is fallen off the roof dead.
Perfect.
You can see the guy. Yeah, you can see like it from his neck up.
Come, Blasius. Let's end this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Maybe this.
I think you can reach it.
Yeah, you got that's 30 feet right there.
Blocking me again.
A titan of justice stands before you. Challenge me.
On this other side of the street, there's like way more people. Like this is like part closer to the main road, and everyone just turns and looks at you. Like, what the frick is happening?
Children.
Witness justice.
Oh, yeah.
22.
22 hits.
That's 11 plus 3, 14.
Okay, he's bloodied, but he's still up.
Finish him off, Blasius. Come on. No.
Oh my god.
He rolled a 4. He's rolled a 3, a 4, a 7, 11,
Glasses.
a 13. It's incredible.
So
Are you on my side or this?
That takes us to Wink.
Right. Can I see them if I why can't I move? If I move to the edge,
No, you can't see him.
can't see him at all. Very well. I'll head over to this cart over here. I'll just start walking over to see what they're selling.
Okay, they're like huddled behind, like, and they're like chatting with each other.
Hello, citizens. Apologize for the ruckus. It looks like we've been dragged into something.
That takes us to Daggerman. He will use his action to disengage, and he will attempt to hop down. And he's successful, so he's able to hop down to the street, and he will use his action to run away into the crowd. And you lose him in the crowd.
No.
But Blasius, or not Blasius, but Olivax, as you are on the roof looking out into the crowd, you do see, your eye does catch a couple guards that are walking, and they point up to you and they say, "Halt! Stay right there." And that's what will end tonight's session.